umpire and ready to go with the Blue Jays wearing the Reds again. That one is a foul ball on just a fraction of a second after it went foul. And now it's 0-2 on Mullins, and always a great idea. As mentioned, Berríos choosing the Reds again. The third straight home start that Berríos lately with the Reds.
Well, you might wonder as a fan is how do the players undersleeves, their shirts, the caps, everything.
Just like me at home, I say to my wife, does this match Mullins? The Blue Jays playing him in the shift. And he lifts a fly ball to left field. He's given this one a pretty good ride. Tapia back. So one down in the top of the first. And here's Adley Rutschman pitching, and he has done very well in limited at bats, obviously, against José Berríos. He is
catcher on a team with a lot of promise for the future.
And he's got himself a base hit. The Blue Jays were in the 3-4 defense, and he lines it into right center for a single.
Oh, he can really hit.
Back at Camden Yards recently. And he hits a ground ball to the right side. Espinal to Bichette, and back to first.
It just gives us more space and breathing room.
And they put themselves in a good spot. Arash, thank you. Again, bills away. And then try to put themselves in the best spot possible relative to the Mariners and the Rays and rival. And obviously, for the most part, those are contending teams. As Mountcastle, the young shortstop, he has been in the big leagues less than 3 weeks right now, and he has had a
against Tristan McKenzie in Cleveland. He's big, he's strong, and he can fly.
Guys, the Blue Jays are going to have to be dealing with for a number of years. As Berríos falls behind 3-0, so he's got for the Orioles. A 3-0 green light and a ground ball to short to second one. No chance to turn two.
Major league career.
Here's Terrin Vavra. His dad Joe, a long time. Pretty good lead by Henderson, not going. And there's a liner over the head of Bichette and into left center. It'll be cut off by a sliding Springer, and he gets it back into the infield. Infield is back. The Blue Jays will give up a run on a ground ball, especially to the right side. There's a fastball up. You talked about the change. It's really not even that close, and you're right. The Orioles seem to know that he's going to throw them a high number of changeups. Look at this, Bichette, boy. So a big second out, and here's the third baseman Ramon. And the curveball bounced in, and a pretty good block there by Dan. 2-1.
You saw that number of pitches out of the zone.
It kind of feels like the Orioles full count.
Excellent comparison because
down on Arias. Fouled off. Couldn't get any tougher. And that's ball 4, and that'll load the bases. In the middle of August has been with the Orioles the last several weeks. Upstairs and a swing and a miss, 0-1.
Closers in all of baseball.
Now Berríos way out in. Or upstairs with a fastball, and he got it.
Dan, for Jose's off-speed stuff to do what it's been doing over the past month.
As you pointed out, Buck, the last inning, they've already got 2 hits off the changeup today, including a Vavra double. They've got adjustments, and it never ends, right?
Yeah, and I think Pete Walker went to the mound last inning to tell him just that. And that might have been another changeup, and Mullins is all over it. So I think the Orioles have made a conscious effort of fastball to strike out Stowers, the number 9 hitter.
Now fastball over the outside. Curveball taken low, 1-1. Berríos has the changeup. A fly ball to left center. And hanging up for Tapia to come into the alley and to make the. Not going here, and it's shot the other way, a fair ball. It'll kick off the wall and back towards Tapia. Mullins held at third on a double. Mountcastle. As Buck mentioned, this guy's been around for a while. He drove in 93.
Yeah, he started his career with
swing and a miss, 1-2. August the 27th, and the Orioles picked him up August 31st as he fouls it off. Henderson, and he bangs one into right field for a base hit. Mullins in to score. Santander behind him. Aguilar around.
He's got a good lead.
And that's a called strike. 0-1 on Bob. Bobber's a rookie, 25 years of age, but again, a guy whose swing doesn't
position.
In the air to shallow center field. Springer coming in, makes the catch, and Aguilar, the runner at third, who doesn't run well. And that's exactly where Odor hits it. So Berríos, ice cream in a helmet.
Ice cream in a helmet. Can't beat it.
Yeah. Top four, 3-2 Blue Jays. He walked his first time up.
Berríos is trying to play against the Baltimore Orioles.
Fly ball, shallow center, and a diving catch.
But Springer, a very determined effort in center.
As members of the coaching staff will.
25. He doesn't have that speed in his makeup. But have won 8 straight. Don Larson, Stottlemyre, the Blue Jays, he had 8 straight decisions against Baltimore to start his career. Justin Verlander, when he was at the
2 in the third, has the lead here, top 4. And it remains 2-2 on Kyle since coming to the Blue Jays. Full count.
You know, that's a makeup thing.
3-2 changeup is low, ball 4. Saw an Iron Man. There's a lot of Spider-Man around the ballpark.
A lot of Spider-Man. Ace is even
for 2.
The Orioles, they had a couple of walks last night, but that didn't factor in. They lost that game.
A 2-hopper to Espinal. He feeds Chapman for 1. Not
league with 31 steals. He got a big lead. Not going.
Not going. Jansen pops out of his crouch, and rule change is coming. Not going. And it's outside, ball 2.
Yeah, you know.
Now 2-2.
Boy, he takes a good.
Blue Jays up a run, but a dangerous hitter at the plate with a man on. And that's way inside. 97 first, and again, he'll be running. There he goes. And the 3-2 is grounded to the opposite field for a base hit. Mullins racing around to third on the second hit of the day for Rutschman.
It's interesting, the defense now, and he is kind of straightened up trying to guard against that opposite field hit.
Runner goes from first. They'll throw through. The Orioles trying to sneak a run out of this, and the Blue Jays have Mullins in a rundown. And
plays in the outfit, and a very nifty double play in the first.
And underway here in the
kids, and gave them a bat after the kid won.
Espinal way out in right field and threw it over Biggio his first time up. Well, you can get a ground ball here. You got yourself 2. He does.
Steps.
Curveball for a strike. 1-1. 8 on the season. 4th place in the division. 4.5 out of a playoff spot. Aguilar hits it hard but foul. 1-2. And he got him to chase. Swing and a miss and a ball down.
42 Blue Jays.
And this is Henderson right here. I guess the biggest
so far he's made. This is his 6th start at shortstop.
Little chopper fielded by Berríos. He'll make the play himself. Swing and a miss, 0-1 in that game, including Mesa, who threw a dozen pitches.
Yeah, they really kept their pitch. 15 pitches, and he struck out 3.
Merriweather had a couple up, or maybe even coming in the 8th inning today.
Yeah, they got him out.
And another play for Berríos. He's got this one, and the toss to Biggio. Top 6 here at the Rogers Center. For 2 today. Just in. So at any moment, John Schneider could make the change. But, you know, Berríos, especially back.
Bottom part of the order, and then he gave up 2 on 3 hits in the 3rd.
And a roller to Biggio. He'll take it himself. A scorebook today, the catch in shallow center made by George Springer. Oh, and 2. Mullins at the top. And he got him. A changeup and a swing.
It was Stowers to end the 2nd.
So this is now 6 consecutive. So he's been pretty consistent in terms of how deep into the ball game he's getting. And trying to finish off Stowers.
He never missed a start because of an injury. He's very reliable, very consistent, and that.
The 1-2. This is inside.
And he pulls the ball off the plate.
Fastball fouled out of play. And the 2-2 again. It's sharply diving stop. Espinal. And how about another?